Almost 2 years ago, I made a video called Self-Harm, and that video to this day has been my most important video, and for a long time it was my most viewed video as well. Obviously, because of the seriousness of the video, views didn't really matter to me. It was a case of the fact that I was talking about something that it was so important at the time, and it still is right now. And recently I have gained about 2,000 subscribers in the past month or so, thanks to a shout out from Carrie Ho Fletcher. And so this video is a recap on my opinions on self-harm, and also this video is my honest advice to people who are still suffering from it. In the video I said that self-harm is a growing problem, and I was corrected by my friend Laura, who said to me that it isn't necessarily growing. I like being proved wrong, because self-harm isn't growing. Self-harm is now being more publicised by people who are actually going through it, which is a good thing and a bad thing. There are a lot of people who think self-harm is a really glamorous thing to do, and it's like a glamorous lifestyle choice, and obviously it's not, because people who are going through self-harm are struggling so much, yet they are wearing a mask online saying that self-harm is a beautiful thing, when deep down we all know that it's not. A lot of people will tell you this, and it might be like a broken record just repeating itself over and over again, but please, if you are struggling with self-harm, I beg of you to tell someone. It is not a bad thing to tell someone. It's not a loser's way out. It is the bravest thing you can do in the situation. Obviously something has affected you so much that you have brought yourself to this. Whether the problem is in the past or you're living in the problem, the fact of the matter is you do need help. Now I'm not saying you need help, what I'm saying is help is out there if you need it. Anyone who is going through it without people realising and people knowing, like family members knowing, friends knowing, like only a select few like trusted people, just tell someone who is in the health industry, like a doctor or a psychiatrist or like a mentor or anything. During my experiences, I did not tell anyone. I realised that the fact that I wasn't telling people made it worse. And it was my own choice not to tell people. And I genuinely believe, because I didn't tell anyone, I made myself worse. I got myself out of the situation by doing lots of things. I started being more creative. I started writing more. My handwriting was absolutely terrible when I was starting to write, but by the time I finished it, I was quite good at it. There are videos on YouTube. There are so many things on the internet that can help you. Also on the internet, there are people who laugh at self-harmers and take the piss out of people who are going through depression. And these people are called trolls, and these people are absolutely horrible. My best advice to people who are getting hate from trolls is just to step back and just leave. Just get out. Seriously, they are not worth your time. This world is precious, and so is yours. You have such a beautiful life ahead of you, no matter what your story is. If life was a pencil line that you draw continually, the past inch would represent what's going on in your life. It is not a bad thing to rub it out. It's not a bad thing to just forget about it. Help is what you need. I know it sounds really patronising, but I'm genuinely being serious. What you consider help might be different to others' help though. My idea of help is telling someone who is in the doctoring profession, like even someone at school, like a teacher or a nurse at school, they do know how to deal with this sort of thing. It is normally the school's responsibility as a school to have further help from other places. I'm not sure what your situation is at home, family-wise and things, but a family's job is to listen to you. And if you need to tell someone who is really, really close to you, like a father or a mother or a sister or a brother, don't be afraid to talk to them. They won't judge you, they're your family. It's their job to care about you. And it's the same with your friends too. If your friends decide to leave because of this, then ignore them. They're not worth your time. I'm sorry, but they're not. A friend in need is a friend indeed. If one of your friends is going through this, help them, offer help, ask them if they're okay and if you can do anything. Because it's what a friend would do. It's what a true friend would do. I consider myself a thoughtful person. If you ever want to speak to anyone about it, then I'm always here for you guys. And I want you guys to be strong, and I want you guys to be safe. Choose your friends wisely and choose the things that you do wisely. Tumblr is very triggering sometimes. So if you spend a lot of time on Tumblr and you see a lot of posts that drill in those ideas of self-harm into your head, get out. Just leave it. Self-harm is not glamorous. Self-harm is not beautiful. You are beautiful. And so is your life. Live your life. Put down the knife. What else can I say? really. Just be the person you want to be. Don't try and carve yourself into someone else. Don't try and shape yourself physically. Shape yourself mentally, by all means. But hurting yourself to prove a point to someone else, are they really worth it? Keep smiling, stay safe, and stay yourself. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, because I would genuinely like to know if this video was worthwhile in your eyes. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, then tell me in the comment section below, because I want to know if I should take my channel down this sort of step. Feel free to subscribe and share this video to your friends, or share this video to friends who you think might be in trouble. And just stay you, because you is good, you is fantastic. Thank you for watching.